Good evening. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good evening on this fine Tuesday. OMG, hi! Merry Christmas, I say as I'm not running unrestricted Geno. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Sorry for how terrifying the opening screen is. And yeah, and now we're into my new webcam screen because I still don't have a fucking webcam yet. I've been lazy. The Geno being on everyone's souls, Geno is becoming any percent. Before you have to, the only one in the game that can be accessed before you run. Okay. I mean, we were already we already figured, yeah, there's no other use for this. We could not think of another use that would actually save time. So. Anyways, for the context, for the people who don't know the context, a massive discovery was just made in the Undertale Yellow speedrunning community. That basically, we found our white whale trick of being able to reactivate random encounters in Snowdin after the bridge to Martlet's house is put up. So we can reactivate Geno and then skip directly to Zenith Phase 2. So that happened, and saves about 6 or 7 minutes. Super low deep. You fight Zenith at level 9. I'm not doing that, however. I'm just running normal ass neutral. I'm currently just running normal ass neutral. I can barely fight Zenith as is. So my ass cannot do this at level 9. So. Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Yuch is better anyway. Besides, like the category itself, it isn't really a fun speedrun, it's a fun showcase. Dunes. You go all the way to Dunes, get the bag, do some trick with dying to load back to a save point in Snowdin, use that to skip an encounter, and then you play neutral again all the way up to unlocking fast travel. So you can then fast travel back to Snowdin, reactivate that encounter to turn random encounters back on. And, yeah. So, there is that. Yeah, the furthest you go is Starlow. It's barely even Geno. Like, the most Geno it is Dark Ruins. Because, you know, you still have to turn on the genocide route. Let me get my splits open. I did do a, like, D-Rust last night. I did do a D-Rust last night. But, you know, that was one run. Delete my saves. 4 is a DRS. Yeah, I mean, I had the reload for, like, Interaxis. I missed both chase skips. I fucked up Lava Ball Puzzle 2. Fucked up the Sandstorm cycle. Had to reload for actual Axis skip. The final split broke. The auto split is just broken for the final split for me for some reason. There were 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it just because I'm just not gonna remember. Also, I haven't practiced it at all, even though it's like really easy from what it looks like. I'm just gonna stick with what I normally do. But man, it has been a while. Neutral and Geno final. The 2 categories I ran. The 2 categories that I've run have broken final splits. Wow. Neutral. I love me some good old Yuch. Is this like a Deltarune mod or something? So true. Man, I wish I was good enough at this game to show off the new route, the new Geno route stuff, but I am not. Because I could barely fucking beat Zenith in a normal speedrun. I need all the healing I can get there. And that's at level 19. Also, I brought back the music mods. And by that I mean music mod. Technically mods, cause like Access Chase. But maybe if you rolled Zenith Marlo on enemy rando. Just roll Zenith phase 2 on enemy rando and get teleported to the end of Geno. It's easy. Yay, good step count. But yeah, the new Geno stuff is really cool. It's just also really hard. No, my 0 encounter. If you're talking about like just getting like, if you're talking about like with an enemy rando getting Zenith Martling getting transported to the end of Geno, no. I'm pretty sure Zenith Phase 2 at Love 1 alone is longer than an entire any % run. I like how I'm saving time over my PB just because I got less random encounters. I forgot about how the Dark Ruins in Neutral was like. I love interacting with things! This really is a Deltarune mod. Also, it's so nice I can actually, like, hug walls again. It really has been a while since I last, when was the last time I streamed a Yellow Speedrun? That really was, like, right around the anniversary in 2024, I'm pretty sure. Because I ran all the categories then. Little, like, celebration. And then I just went full Deltarune mode afterwards. Which boss did I kill the huge? Dolv, Elbilador, and Starlo. We're right around the corner. I mean, like, we didn't, like, when I stopped, like, it wasn't even, like, a release date yet, you know? We just knew it was coming next, like, in 2025, you know? I was just really Deltarune pilled, for, like, most of last year, really. All of last year, actually. Let's be real. It was all of last year. Well, I streamed, like, some Undertale speedruns, like, what, like, 4 times total? And then everything else was just Deltarune? Mashing so fast. It's because I'm cheating. Read the splitter. I love step counts. I did like a little like quick D-Rush Geno run earlier today. Execution-wise, I didn't really play that bad outside of Saroba. I just got the worst RNG known to man. Just like absolutely horrendous RNG. Hey, this is oh my god, is that current Undertale Yellow Genocide world record holder Jade's Evolution? That's crazy. I know hit Dark Road. I could totally go for like the no save strat if I wanted to, but I'm just probably gonna forget. And I also haven't practiced it at all, so just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Instead, I'm just... Do you think Mario Man's been watching the yellow server? Watching the stream, right? Yeah, I mean, Mario Man's been busy, like, sweeping Deltarune. So... Not like it'll matter much anyway, because once the categories are split, he'll go back to having Dino Record. He'll just have it for no Zenith Warp. Okay, now surely, on everyone's souls, I don't fuck this up. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm sorry, guys. On everyone's souls, this is the run. What are we doing here? You're supposed to win the... Oh, I didn't consider that. Oh, I wish you had told me that earlier. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for the next run. Alright, man, we don't... Yep, the neutral record is a tie. Hi, pleb. As the jaundice, I'm getting walled by a puzzle. On everyone's souls, on everyone's souls, this run is making it out of Snowdin. I love that Kyoshi. I love Kyoshi's comment on his neutral PV being record isn't a tie anymore. On Martlet's soul, this is the rut. It's like I really am just playing Deltarune again. On Flowey's so. Just give me bad step counts as well. Just rub it in. Just rub it in. Yep. Sorry, guy. Hey guys, welcome to the first round of the day. Don't do the 5-second flower times. I will riot. Hi, Kyoshi. On Clover's Soul, this is the run. Wrong category. Super Mario World 2 Kyoshi's Island. I need to get back into TCG Pocket at some point. I kind of like just gave up when around when SGDQ started. No, actually, I gave up after Chapter 3 and 4 release because that just took all of my attention and I just kept forgetting to open my packs. Literally, I opened up my packs every single day from like the moment I installed the game, and then the first day that broke that streak was the day Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 released. Oh, I forgot to hold that auto measure. Streamer. If yeah. Prefer good RPGs like FNAF World. Truth, Newt. Expedition 33 fans when I show them a real video game like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Honestly, I think that is probably my funniest tweet. I wish I had ended up replying to someone who had replied to my tweet who didn't know I was joking. I really wish I had actually sent the reply of the same tweet where I just said Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl instead of Sword and Shield. At least I have like at least I have the auto mash timing down for that. God, it feels so good to just be able to hug walls. I'm not afraid of walls like anymore. Don't play Deltarune. Hi Jack, thank you for the good luck. Chai tea. It really is crazy how, like, January is, like, always the best month for Undertale Yellow speedrun stuff. Dreamer, you got hit. Discord server to why? Oh my god. I would be surprised if this PBs. I'm still shaking off a lot of rust with the glitches. Minus 0.0 gold on everyone's soul. We are PBing. Yippee! Hey, wait. Do I have negative souls or 0 souls if people keep betting on them? Yes. Okay, because of Ruins RNG. Ha. I'm glad I didn't press Z an extra time. I like what was it, back in August, I did like one run on neutral glitchless just because like I was really bored one day. And then I PB'd despite getting like a really shitty waterfall. They died in Undyne. Ah. I'm trying to think of the last time I died in Undyne. Cause like I have that fight like I have like the green soul stuff in that fight very memorized, which just like removes a lot of the challenge. didn't miss Quick Hollywood, no hit the fight. I've actually had many Undines that are like that. Where I no hit the fight all the way up to, like, I no hit the fight all the way up to, the final attack, and then I miss quick kill and get hit. Anyways, chat, I have a question. Which of the shufflers would you like to... I don't get it. It's a bit from a VC last night. You see, I had it in me. It's a good thing this is the first round of the day, right, guys? Yeah. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be to mess up that puzzle? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Worst feathers RNG! Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Almost worst box RNG. Of course, you know, I get worse RNG in the one that actually, like, loses an actual amount of time. One out of one. Way to go, guys! Let's shoot for 40! God. I remember that, like, the tweet I made at the beginning of 2024 that was just the Let's Shoot for 40 club. It was like, Kara after seeing Frisk kill 18 monsters in Waterfall. Someone liked that tweet again recently. It just reminded me about it. And then there was the edit, and then there was the edit I made for PS Outer Tail. It was, way to go, guys! Let's shoot for 4! This is the integrity of Geno only in Snowden and Ruins. Streamer, why didn't you do the tech? Streamer, why didn't you do the tech? Streamer, why didn't you save 5 seconds? Where did my input go? Where did my input go? I would just like to ask you, where did my input go? While on vacation? Oh, okay. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Okay. I have gotten 2 encounters in that room before. If you get the lowest step count twice in a row, you get 2 encounters in that room. And it has happened to me once. Or supervised by Sandcastle. My favorite is accidentally like messing up, like mistiming my Dunebud hit in Geno, and then getting immediately punished with the extra turn being a Sandcastle. Remember to go check the elevator first. Anyway, the best part about unrestricted Geno is that when you do neutral dunes, you don't have to do the quiz because you can just buy the pickaxe because you have money from Geno ruins. Alright, time for minecarts. I love the minecart hitboxes. I sure do love it when they work. Alright, hold on. I gotta go. I accidentally trapped Benny in my room. Hold on. Alright. Dude. Nope. There we go. Man, I sure can't wait to see the time loss on this split. And I guess maybe 6 or 7. Can I ban? Imagine if a mod could actually ban themselves. Oh boy, there it is. Yo, listen, guys. You guys want to hear a fun fact? Do you guys want to hear a fun fact? Did you know that in the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic 1, they added an extra Chaos Emerald so that you can become Supersonic? But, like, you know, they couldn't just add it to the actual game, you know? You know, they couldn't just add it to the actual game. They can't touch the sanctity of Sonic 1. So they made it as an extra option, so now you can play the game with either 6 or 7 Chaos Emeralds. I'm losing too early. What? I was just stating a fun fact. Oh, I missed it. I'm washed. Only because of this, though. Nothing. Like, I'm only washed because of this. It's karma. Yeah, true. You know, I deserve it. With the Karma gaming engine? I've worked with everyone. I was the first American. No, I'm not spreading a misinformation. That is a factual statement. The extra emerald is hidden away in the level select screen. Alongside the option to play with elemental shields. It's even in Sonic Origins. There's also other options, like you can turn off the speed cap. What else is there? I know there's this. Oh, spike glitch. You can turn on spike glitch for the real Sonic 1 experience. What else is there? I can't remember anything else. God, I love the Wild East split. This really is just like Deltarune Chapter 3. Forgot I had that emote. I love bad RNG. Where am I? Where's blood going? Where was it going? On everyone's souls, we're getting Wild East skip in 1.3. I believe it's more of a gray area. God, this attack is so hard. Listen, I'm just saying, I went in the casual playthrough I did, you know, I went deathless on Geno, but I died to the Feisty Four and to Micro Frogget. I know how to solve this problem. Why be behind when I can instead be ahead by 7 minutes? I love comparing splits like this. Because these were splits from before the Automasher and before Bag for my worst segments. Cure for the opposite of a gold split. Bang. Make this the authentic if you use the old Auto Masher. On everyone. No way, I golded again. On everyone's souls, I'm getting S-Fub. Bang! I loved possible time save, 6 minutes. Save 6 or 7 minutes for the rest of the— yeah, true, I could. Comparing to worst is so funny. There we go. Shooting on that 6 or 7 times. I was about to say, but like Clover's gun only has like 6 chambers, and I remembered, oh wait, they shot Flowey like 8 times at the end of Geno, so. Listen, I wasn't making the joke earlier. I was just sharing a fun fact about Sonic 1. Bang. Punk still got it. Okay, on every... Bang. Catch my these streams? Hi, welcome in. You're in like the actual, you're in like the actual interesting part. How are you? I'm comparing to worst. Damn it, I was a little early. Yippee! Man, what an intense chase scene. What a relaxing stroll through the Steamworks. Just going on a light jog, you know? Found you. Just gonna save. Alright, it was a little sloppy, but at least I got a lot of the major stuff. I love how you can't just have your mouse hovering over where the done button would be, because then the game soft locks. Thank you for the good luck. Damn. How much does Christmas save again? What was the estimate Kyoshi gave? I think it was 6 or 7 minutes. Like, ideally, obviously. And the thing is, I'm being serious as well. That is actually around how much it saves optimally. That was like the estimation. That was the rough estimation. Yeah, and that is what Kyoshi said. Bang. Alright, time for the funny. Yeah. Just as I remember. How am I even doing with PB? I only lost like 4 seconds to PB there, damn. Not bad. Yeah. Better than the previous one. Ba, 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 da, na, da, na, 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 na. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Dun. Dun, dun, na, na, na. Yeah, this music is very appropriate. I'm glad you recognize that. Further fade out. Also, I could just do that one reload. Who's ready for entire Flowey cutscene? I love this fight. It is kind of a shame that it's literally 20 minutes of the speed. It's literally like 20 minutes of the speed run. But I'm fine with it because I like this fight, so. It's all exactly. You get it, Shynex. Why do you think I have so many attempts in neutral? I mean, to be fair, neutral is the only category that has that problem. Like, with TPE, all the cutscenes are after the final boss, so, you know. And then, Geno doesn't have that problem, other than, like, the only problems Geno has is, being Geno. Geno and TPE, so... TPE isn't that hard. Honestly, like, it's just like, Saroba. That's it. And then, like, Feisty 4. It has some hard tricks, but, like, it isn't, like, a terrible, like, super hard category. It has a lot of, like, demanding tricks that are, like, really close to each other in Steamworks. Because, you know, you gotta hit Vince 2 skip into, and then into Greenhouse skip, and then into, like, the Box 1 skip. And then you have, like, Axis RNG. Those are where it's mostly just Zenith. Yeah. You can Omega prepare for Zenith. It's like, cause like, like a lot of the really good healing items aren't really that far out of the way. So such a cool reveal, yeah. I put my fucking everything into voicing this for the playthrough, and I had a lot of fun. If you see, but you could already do that, but we just play on, but we don't play on New Game Plus. Because there's gameplay in the cutscene, kinda. And, you know, RNG time loss as well. Alright. Cool attack. God, I love this attack. Oh yeah, chat, what are your guesses for Flowey RNG? Alright, Ruins. Shout out the safe spots. I love these attacks so much. They're so stupid. That you can just the way you can dodge them. Oh, little W! It's so stupid. Oh my god, Martley, you got it correct. You got 3 for 3. How the Knight be attacking Chris, pretend they're not allies. There are, like, a surprising amount of attacks in this game that you can just, like, stand still during and only get hit, like, either not get hit at all or only get hit, like, once or twice. The Soroba phase transition is my favorite. Because you can just stand still and you only get hit twice and you don't even get hit by the red lasers. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one to show off. That and the like first full screen attack for Flowey, just because you literally just stand still and don't get hit at all. Yeah, I would assume so. That's meant to be from Flowey's memories. Clover couldn't even get to Asgore, yeah. I think that this entire like place is just made up of Flowey's memories. So, I mean, like, what else is this, you know? We are inside of Flowey's mind, you know, all in his mind. Saved 3 seconds. I love Steamworks. I love getting Steamworks RNG. Right at the end of the run. What's the swing? 20 seconds, right? Between fastest and slowest? 20 seconds, right? Playing for the first time at Basement of the Dark at 12. Oh my god. I played this shit at like 1 in the afternoon and I was getting a little freaked out by it. That's why I love this ending so much. It feels like the most unique ending. That's part of the game casually. Exactly, yeah. One of the best parts of the game. Might as well can be before PP. I mean, the devs did say that you're intended to do neutral first. because, you know, it's why it's the easiest final boss. It's supposed to be like Undertale where you do neutral first. It's just, you know, unlike Undertale, it doesn't, like, require you to do neutral first. So a lot of people end up not doing neutral. I find it funny how, like, once you unlock the ability to dash during, like, the intermission segments, you also can just do it in the main segments, but the game never tells you. Great! It's a good thing I never die, though. Just ignore that one time I died at literally the very end of the run. I remember that happening in a run that I think it was also a PB pace run as well. Yeah, you don't really learn how to flash unless you play. And even then, even if you know how to dash, you know, you just, like, because you aren't, like, able to shoot in this section, you don't think that you can dash during it. You know, you just think that, like, oh, that's only for, like, the intermission segments. Damn it. That was so close. That was so close to a one cycle. Great! Time for, like, the longest singular section. They literally just let the entire song play out for this phase. Oh, wait, I can do the time save where you just take damage. I had enough HP to do that. Save minimal amounts of time. Hi, Flowey. I think I split like a little early, but doesn't matter anyway. Not like it matters anyway. +1 6. That just doesn't feel right. Hold on. Minus 27 minutes. Hey, chat, by the way, did you know that the Discord server? Did you join the Discord? On everyone's soul. Can't join the Discord, I'm already there. Jillian Brodsky! Oomph! That's oomph! Violet Bunny, that's also oomph! Night Margin, I talked to them once. I talked to them one time. At GDQ. Not special. No thanks. The Shufflers. Game Jolt, that's oomph. John Game Jolt. So special. Much thanks, Mo. Alright, and there goes the game. Alright, delete the saves. Let's run it back. Game Banana Fall. Wait, that's crazy. Somewhat special. Half thanks. I mean, it has been a little nice coming back to this game. Especially on the speedrun side. I'm just glad I was able to replay it casually. Yeah, literally found the next day. Of course. Of course. No, you see, guys, it was intentional. I needed to throw the run. I needed to throw the run because it was attempt 267. You know, couldn't have that cursed number on screen. You know bad they're calling it a slow run. I love getting Geno step counts in my neutral speed run. Oh, cool. Early Flowey Warp. Huh. I like how I reset to the thing that only saves that like doesn't even save that much time. Not posting that shit. Damn, reset at the start of the game. Call this shit any percent. Yeah. Must really like seeing ruins. Yourself Geno speedrunners. The reason I ever did Clover even slightly messed up. This is canon. No, this is canon. Was it when Flowey said that when Flowey said that the run was whatever run it was in the hundreds, you know, before he changed things, you know, that he was being serious. He was grinding out that speed run, you know. I have missed vibing out to SMT4 Tokyo in Ruins though. It's got a nice vibe. Could be the Stockholm Syndrome from Geno talking though. Another one encounter. I love that one clip that where I was doing a Geno run. I was like, if the next encounter is a single Panilla, I'm ending stream. And then the clip ends like right when I get an encounter. You just see like a single Panilla for like half a second, and the clip ends. I should like DRS TPE at some point. Like I didn't really run TPE as much. Mostly because I like just like I kept getting frustrated at losing runs to Saroba phase 4. You've grown as a person, and you can do it now. It always sucks. Like I do like still vividly remember like I had like a really good pace going into Saroba. I still vividly remember like and I lost the run to dying in phase 4. I still vividly remember that. Cause you know it's right at the end of the run. The Mart bird. I mean Martlet. Chai tea? I would say the thing I missed most from running this game though is just listening to the soundtrack. Like genuinely. One thing I like about the speedrun is that, like, most of for, like, a lot of tracks, you're in the area for long enough to, like, actually hear it. With, like, a few exceptions. But, like, especially, like, the fights, like, you're listening to the full song. Gamer, you lost time. Alright. I'm gonna actually, like, commit a war crime. Bro. I love Lava Ball too. Yeah, okay. I did start a little late today. So it hasn't been super long, but I'm also tired and I have work tomorrow. So I wanted to stream earlier today, but I got distracted by funny unrestricted Geno discoveries. So I can't get over. Why does it keep telling me to? Why does Twitch keep telling me to collab with myself? Whatever. Anyways, one last time. The Discord is the socials, the blue sky, and yeah. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.